Welcome to Skinside Out, where we uncover the science, trends, and truths behind skin health. Your trusted guide to the world of dermatology. This podcast is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional care by a doctor or other qualified medical professional.
Welcome to Skinside Out, where science meets beauty. I'm your host, Dr. Zain, with Heather and Courtney. So the holidays are upon us, and we're all struggling to find gifts for our loved ones. I may be biased, but as a dermatologist, I think giving the gift of beautiful, healthy skin is always in.
Yeah, I agree. That's definitely what I give all of my friends and family. It makes it really easy. And who doesn't love getting expensive skincare?
Yeah, I stocked up on stuff like months in advance.
Smart. Yeah, so let's dive right into it. So let's start off with skincare. I think that's always a very popular gift item. It's very packageable, fits in stockings, and patients and loved ones really do love these kind of products. So let's start off with the basics. So cleansers.
Yeah. And, I think going into this episode too, it's important to think about whoever you want to gift to, what their skin type is. Mm-hmm. I mean, you might get something different for your sister or your brother rather than your mom who's looking for something a little bit more maybe anti-aging. So, when we talk about cleansers, I think a good gentle cleanser is always, the way to go. No one will not benefit from that, especially in the dry winter months. I really like the whole LAROCHE-POSAY line. I like our papaya cleanser a lot. I think there's a lot of great options for, everyone. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And for those with oilier skin or acne prone skin, I really like AHA, BHAs as main ingredients because it helps with exfoliation, brightens skin. And that's what I personally use.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people like the idea of having something that's gentle and fragrance free too, especially if they're sensitive or prone to any sort of irritation.
Yeah. So cleansers are always a hit, and I think you can't go wrong.
Yeah, people are always going to use a cleanser.
Okay. So what about toners, mists, essences, thoughts?
Next.
That's how I feel too. I feel like toners are unnecessary. These mists and essences really aren't adding much to a skincare routine. And if anything, it can sometimes cause more irritation, dry out your skin. So I tend to skip on these.
I think the only one that is worth considering is like a hypochlorous acid spray. Like if you're prone to acne or like HS or anything like that. I know the Tower 28 makes a hypochlorous acid spray, which can kind of help calm bacteria on the skin too. So I think if you're going to do that one, maybe, but otherwise they're not really necessary.
Yeah.
I was going to say the one mist, that I do like is the Skinceuticals Phyto Mist. I do like that for like rosacea prone patients or red prone.
I do like the Avene and LAROCHE-POSAY's.
The thermal water.
Yeah.
It does feel nice.
I will say that one now we're like flipping over. But that one is really nice post like CO2 or erbium. Mm-hmm. I think it's really easy to just get a little extra hydration that way. But so maybe we're on the fence.
Just no to the toner mist. No toners. Mario Badescu. No. Yeah, none of that.
Yeah, I agree.
Or like witch hazel toners.
Yeah, unless you hate someone, then gift it.
So moving on to serums. So I think this is where some of that magic can happen. And I do think that people really do love specific serums to help with their skincare routines. So let's hop into that.
Yeah, this is where you can show someone how much you love them by how much you spend, because there's many ends of the spectrum, like your Skinceuticals vitamin C for example, $182. How much do you love your mom? But, you do have alternatives. I really like the Revision vitamin C, as well as the Skin Better Alto, again, kind of on the pricier side, but definitely I think the most bang for your buck, and definitely good for people who maybe are, getting into skincare, who want something good and preventative, or again, like your, moms, dads of the world, I guess. A little pricier, but worth it.
Yeah. I think one of the more like budget friendly, like drugstore vitamin C's that I would maybe consider if you're trying to, be conscious on cost is the Paula's Choice C15 Super Booster. I think that one works pretty well, but it's definitely not going to be something as robust as one of the ones that Courtney mentioned, but I think it's a good place to start.
Yeah. I mean, vitamin C is one of those products that you get what you pay for because unlike most other skincare products, this ingredient is very unstable. There's a lot of technology involved to keep it stable. And I do find that the higher quality vitamin C's tend to be more resistant to oxidation. You do see results. That's what I'm looking for. I mean, I don't want to put on something on my skin that I'm not really going to get any benefit from, and I am spending money on it. So I'd rather get some result out of it. The CE ferulic has been a gold standard for many, many years. Not my favorite, especially for acne-prone skin, so just be careful. I do like the Alta by Skin Better Science a lot. But there's a lot of, high-quality vitamin C's out on the market, and it really kind of depends also what kind of texture do you like. Do you like a serum that is kind of very light? Do you like a creamier version? So there's something to suit everyone's preference.
Next, we have hydration, which I think is really important in the winter months. So hyaluronic acid. This is going to temporarily draw water to the surface of your skin, so give you a little bit more hydration and plump. It's not a necessary skincare product, but I think, again, it's nice this time of year to have.
Yeah, I love HA serum for your lips, and using a little bit of Aquaphor along with that. It's great for hydration, especially when it gets dry.
Yeah.
I think that's a gift too that anyone could benefit from. Like you could grab a, LaRoche-Posay, they have the B5, and I think anyone could benefit from that,
It's something that we produce in our bodies, so it's not going to break you out or anything like that.
Yeah.
And also, it's a product that you don't have to use that much to get the benefit out of. So just a few drops and you're good to go.
Yeah.
So I really do like it.
So anti-aging, there's so many different serums out there. My personal favorite is the Bioserum from Neocutis.
I do like it.
Man, we just, Heather and I did a webinar on it last night, and I feel like I learned a lot of like really interesting things about just that they have their own special growth factor that they use that's not available in any other line, and just we learned about like the peptides that they use. So anyways, I think it's a fantastic product. Definitely for those who are looking just for that extra anti-aging boost, collagen production, brightness of the skin, even helped with moisturization in the skin. Pricier, but again, if you got treated well this year, maybe treat the person that treated you well.
Retinoids are always also very popular. Not everyone can tolerate a prescription retinoid that you would get at your dermatologist's office as a prescription. So some topical retinols are highly effective. Some are basically useless in my opinion. So what are our favorites?
As far as like something easy to find over the counter, like drugstore, I would say Differin is kind of like a tried and true. And it's good for beginners too.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just thinking in the back of my mind, like I'm just envisioning this teenager getting like retinol for their mom and the mom being like, "Oh, do you think I have wrinkles? Like, is that why I need it?"
Hey, we got to destigmatize the retinols.
I know. But yeah, I think for especially younger population, I think Differin is a good kind of segue into the retinoid world. Some of the more, cosmetically elegant ones that I like are the Skin Better Overnight Cream.
That is my favorite.
Yeah, I love that one.
I really do.
And I do like the Revision one a lot.
I think I tolerate the Revision one
better.
more. Yeah. So the Revision one has a retinol in it, but it also has bakuchi oil in it, which is more of like a plant-based, gentler alternative to retinols. And I feel like I'm just so dry and sensitive that I feel like it works better for me.
Yeah.
But, it's going to be different for everybody.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of try to go back and forth between the prescriptions, and I always try like the tretinoin and I'm just flaking and dry. Like 2 days later, I'm just like this flaky mess.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. It's like some form of like self-torture.
Yeah.
But I always come back to, my Alpharet overnight cream. I think it's an excellent product. I get great results and I'm not flaky and irritated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I think there's so many out there that create that irritation. And I know we've talked about this before where I think some patients think they're supposed to be irritated from their retinol. And that's old news. That's not okay.
Yeah. I mean, your barrier's kind of bare.
Yeah.
And
Speaking of barrier repair, other serums and treatments that we can do. My favorite is the Cicaplast from LaRoche-Posay.
Yeah, that's really great.
It's very nice. It's probably not something most people love to put on in the mornings, but it's nice to kind of lather up at night and then wake up in the morning feeling really hydrated.
Yeah.
If you know someone that likes to slug, replace their slug with the Cicaplast.
Yeah, basting.
I also like Skin Fix has a really affordable, triple lipid moisturizer. It's got the ceramides in it too, and it's a pretty nice, affordable price point as well. First Aid Beauty is another great option as well. They have this really hydrating moisturizer that is very cost effective as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been using that. I think you gave me one from one of your boxes
Yeah,
you got.
I'm so nice. I'm the best boss.
You guys can't see me rolling my eyes unless you're watching this, but anyways, but what I was gonna say is I actually really like the whole Avene skincare line for sensitive patients. That's what I get my sister almost every year. They actually have a thermal mist too that she enjoys, but their foaming cleanser is really nice, and then they have a similar Sickle Fate that is really nice. So
I think it's good if you're looking for something gift-wise that's more focused around the barrier repair to use something that's fragrance-free.
Yeah. And I think moisturizers are one of those ingredients that you can kind of get a high-quality product at a relatively lower price point than like the serums.
Yeah.
Unless you're like Courtney, who likes to buy La Mer.
I
actually didn't believe you at first when you said the La Mer was like 900. I looked it up.
No, it's a lot.
It's insane.
The first time my patient told me that she uses La Mer and she said, "Oh, I would love to find an alternative. I'm spending like $400."
I know exactly
I would love to find an alternative. And I said, "You're spending how much?" She said, $400. I had to also Google it because I really genuinely did not believe her, and my jaw was on the floor.
You know they sell it at Costco.
But people love La Mer.
Oh, really?
I think they're putting something in there because people they love La Mer. They're like addicted.
It is very hydrating, and it's got that miracle broth from the sea. Apparently, I don't know what that is.
Oh,
kind of creepy. But to each their own.
Yeah, that if someone gifted La Mer, you better take care of that person for the rest of your life. Don't let them leave.
Yeah.
Sunscreen, I find that you can find high quality products at a reasonable price point. I mean, there are definitely some more cosmetically elegant ones. If I was gifting something, I would kind of pick one of those more higher end sunscreens. I really like Isden sunscreen. Really nice. It's also got those photo repairing enzymes, which is really cool. And their tinted one is just really elegant. I really like that one. So that's one. I also really like, over the counter drugstore, like LaRoche-Posay has some really nice, sunscreens that don't leave a cast, and also you can find mineral versions of them.
The nice thing about the Isden one, the tinted and the untinted, is because it's a very similar formulation, you can mix the two and not affect the SPF, because usually you don't want to be mixing sunscreens because they can interact with each other and pretty much make it not as effective. But with the two Isden ones, you can actually because I think the issue with the tinted one with Isden is that it is a little dark. Yeah. For me at least. Yeah. So I have mixed the two to try to get my correct shade, and it's still going to give you that sun protection, but you're also kind of color correcting too.
Another good one, I like Tizo a lot. It's really nice formulation, very elegant. That's actually the one that Dr. Amna loves. She prefers that to any other sunscreen.
I like Supergoop. I'm a Supergoop girly. I think also, if you have maybe a younger teen, especially a girl that might be maybe getting into makeup, I think a tinted sunscreen is probably such a good gift idea because you get a little bit of that tint that they're kind of looking for without being like, oh, here's makeup, like, you know, go crazy.
This might not be something for like a teenager, but maybe like young adult or any adult. Color Science. I really like. I think they have a really nice line of tinted sunscreens, but they also have like under eye concealer that has SPF in it. I want to say they have other like makeup types of products, but they're all sunscreens.
Yeah, like the powder brush, which, you know, as should be used as like a touch up. You know, you don't want to just use it. But yeah, it's a nice option.
And I think also for the younger folks, I think the K-beauty products are very in right now, and some of them are excellent. I've been impressed. And just with culturally, I think the Korean culture is becoming so pervasive in Western culture. I mean, my kids are obsessed with K-pop Demon Hunters.
I'm obsessed with K-pop.
I'm obsessed with it too. I think there's just such an interest in Eastern anti-aging, music, culture, and I think that would be a cool present to receive because I think people are just genuinely more interested in it because there's more awareness.
Yeah. So let's talk about devices because I feel like that's such a hot gift. I've had a lot of patients who have gotten like the new face, which all of them really like it. So I think, you know, maybe there's some effect. I haven't tried it. So.
Yeah. I mean, I have an LED mask and I've been pretty happy when I actually use it. That's the thing, right? You got to use it. But I feel like there are definitely benefits, some reduction in inflammation, helps with skin clarity and just overall health and glow.
I don't think it's worth just buying any random LED mask like on Amazon. I think those brands that are popular, like the new Face, the Omnilux, have been shown to be effective.
You mean like $30 Neutrogena mask isn't any good?
That's so funny. I remember when it came out and it just felt cheap.
And along those lines, I mean, I feel like hair is also a big important factor for a lot of people and their appearance, and these LED red light devices like the hats, the combs, the helmets, that's a cool gift for someone who may be suffering from hair loss, and it's a one-time investment. You can use it for years, and there's a lot of studies that show benefits. I mean, even as a preemptive, like, you know, I've considered also using it just as a preventative and just keeping your scalp healthy, your hair healthy.
Humidifiers, I think, are definitely so underrated. I feel like if someone gifted me a humidifier, I'd be so happy, especially in like the winter months. Any of like your eczema patients, or if you're just suffering with I feel like you're making a face.
No, I don't know.
He's like,
I don't know if I received a humidifier. I don't know how I'd feel about it.
Really?
When I lived in Colorado, I had 3 humidifiers. But I think here you just have to be a little cautious because we're a little more humid to begin with. But you still get dry.
I don't know. I think it's akin to like if you buy like a Mother's Day gift, like a vacuum or something. You're getting like something like that.
That's different. That's like work.
I put it on my nightstand every night when I lived in Colorado. Turned it on. It was magic.
Yeah. If someone's telling you like, oh, I feel like I've been so dry lately, and then like maybe in the back of your mind, you're like, oh, I'm going to get you a humidifier. Maybe that's just like the dermatology in me thinking.
Yeah.
But I don't know. They're pricey. Like a good one is pricey.
Yeah, and especially the cool mist ones. Those tend to be a little better.
Yeah.
Just don't put essential oils in there. Sometimes people get the humidifiers and they'll put the essential oils.
Oh, yeah.
And make sure you clean those things out.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, or use like distilled water.
Yeah, but like still stuff grows and you better clean that stuff.
Yeah.
Nasty and crusty.
I feel like Dr. Zain's anti-humidifiers.
I'm not anti-humidifier. I'm just saying personally would I want one as a gift? I'd be like, a little underwhelmed.
I see what you mean.
Like, no, I think it's useful. I think it has place.
It's like getting
a
vacuum.
Like going under like the Christmas tree, opening this up. Oh, humidifier.
My husband knew he was in his adulthood when he asked for a vacuum for his birthday.
My parents gifted me a vacuum for Christmas, like, I don't know, 3 years ago. And that was the best gift I got. So.
Because it's useful.
Yeah.
But yeah, a teenager probably wouldn't really want it.
Again, know your target audience.
Yeah. All right. What about gua sha?
What about it? I think they're nice as self-care tools. I don't think they're going to provide any like structural change.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
like the globes, like those ice globes, they feel nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I do like the concept of gifting an experience.
Mhm.
I really do think that I've kind of also kind of changed my mindset on how I gift things and
Yeah.
how I enjoy gifts.
Yeah.
So I like enjoying it with friends, family, or an experience for self-care. So I am definitely more about experiences as opposed to collecting material things.
Mhm.
Especially if you don't know what the person wants.
Mhm.
Even a gift card too to like a dermatology office.
Yeah.
can
I
be-
mean, our gift certificates are very popular during the holiday times because it allows, the person to choose what they want, what type of experience that they
Yeah.
want. And, like I think Courtney is an amazing esthetician.
Say it again.
Courtney is an amazing esthetician. And, I think patients get a really nice experience with her. So I think you're getting pampered, you're developing a good relationship with your esthetician. I think you do some girl chat in there.
Oh, 100%. Me and my patient.
Free therapy.
Oh,
Oh
session.
yeah, free therapy. It's funny. My mom the other day, I was telling her about my therapy session, and she's like, "Yeah," and she was just talking about like how I must feel like a therapist sometimes with like my patients, and I was like, "Yeah, I guess so." But I love
Yeah,
it.
I think half my job is therapy as well.
Yeah, it's half
Instead of-
psych, half derm.
Instead of going to your therapist, you just need an esthetician doing
I
it.
know. I need
That's
to find
right.
one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I think sometimes people don't, take care of themselves, especially when you look at your moms. I feel like they're always taking care of like their kids and, doing all things around the house. And I think that's such a nice gift because not only are they being able to get treated, they're able to relax, take an hour like just for themselves and get out of the chaos of, their world essentially. So I think that's such a nice idea, to
Yeah,
gift.
it just allows you to like just relax and tune everything out and
Yeah.
just,
Me
embrace it.
time.
Yeah. All right.
Skincare product holders, I think, would be a nice gift. So like a tray, or they make those like almost like a lazy Susan.
I
for
have one of
your-
those.
You do?
Oh yeah, it's like 10 layers and it's all filled, of course.
Oh
and
my
I
gosh.
spin it every morning. I'm like,
What do I want today?
Yeah.
I think they're helpful, especially again if you don't know what somebody's skin type is. It's a nice add-on to help with their organization.
What about those skincare mini fridges?
I was
people
just
have?
about to ask you guys that. I was just about to ask.
I think it's nice to put something on that's cooling.
Not necessary.
I think it's
Yeah,
excessive.
Not necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know some people feel like that with like the vitamin C because they want to ensure the longest stability that
Right.
they can.
Just put it under, like in a cabinet.
Yeah.
Close
Put it in the
door.
dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very easy.
You leave your light on every day. No.
All right, let's move on to body care and hair care. So I know I talked about the LED devices for hair health and growth, but let's talk about some other things that we can kind of do for our hair.
I like, when you're thinking about someone who might be into this like just realm of like skincare, hair care, taking care of themselves, self-care, whatever. Even just like, I'll never forget my mom, and I was telling Heather this a couple days ago, but my mom had gifted me a really nice, luxurious set of towels, and they're like, hotel quality towels. They're like really nice and plush. And I think that was such a nice like gift. I still use them, and it just makes every like shower just feel like,
Amna got me
relaxing.
a towel warmer.
Yeah, towel warmers are
So
nice.
I just put my robe in there and it feels really nice.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
But it's kind of been hijacked by Amna.
Yeah. She really bought it for herself.
Yeah. Even just like a hair wrap, like a microfiber towel too, can help with the.
Yeah, so I
hair health.
never knew what those were until I getting married, and then now with 3 girls, like it's a thing. Like,
Yeah.
I know. First exposure was a turby twist. Do you know about those? That's like
Yeah.
So then I learned that, mastered that technique. So after bath time, that's what I'm putting on the girls.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute. I love like throwing my hair up and, you know, then doing all my skincare and stuff. And then later, if I want to dry my hair, you know, who knows?
I never had any sort of like hair towel when I was growing up. We had these like, they were really cute, like duck towels, but in one corner of the towel, it was actually like a hood with a little beak on it. So it was so fun.
Oh, well, I actually have like a baby towel like that. You know, like how like they kind of have like the little thing pokes out and like the little bowl and everything.
So
We
I
had
think
one of those.
maybe
It's
that's
cute.
what started the trend of like toweling your hair, but with a micro. I think it makes a difference with microfiber versus just like a regular towel.
Yeah, less damage, right?
Yeah. And there's other, you know, products for the scalp. I know Care Factor that we sell in the office is really nice for people who are maybe a little health or hair conscious, I should say. Trying to grow hair. Those people, if they've been complaining, oh, my hair's been thinning, or maybe like a new mom who's just given birth, who maybe is going through that shed, that telogen effluvium. I think that'd be such a nice idea.
Or even exposure to like some supplements that can help with your skin and hair. You know how I feel about biotin.
Yeah.
So, you know, I really like Extresse, the gummies for hair health. It's got a lot of antioxidants and other, you know, plant-based ingredients that can really help with hair. I love the Inner Glow Age Defense, you know, capsules, which have a lot of antioxidants as well. That's tailored for skin and gut health. It's got probiotics, prebiotics, whole slew of antioxidants. So I think that's a pretty, you know, thoughtful gift and kind of exposing that, because a lot of people are embracing wellness and kind of looking at the body as a whole and, you know, skin health reflecting internal health.
We talked about retinoids or retinols for face, but I think it's also worth considering for body too. So there's a lot of retinol body creams that you can find at drugstores. I think the one that's worth the investment is the Skin Better Science Alpha Ret Body Overnight Cream. So it's pretty much the same kind of version, just a little bit more advanced, so it's tolerated on the body. I think it works well.
Stocking stuffers. This is my favorite. I love anything mini, anything cute, anything travel size.
So the person who literally has like a mini little mustard in your purse, and like a mini little like
Spice Village
spatula.
Yeah, my Spice Village.
It's
anything
true.
mini. It's true. I love a mini. There's just
You need to
something.
go to Korea. I think they all
Probably, yeah. They in fact
Your margarita.
my margarita, Lil Marg. He'll make an appearance soon.
So what are your favorite mini items?
Everything. No, I love like chapsticks as like a stocking stuffer.
Ooh, I hate chopstick.
You hate chapstick?
Chapstick? Like the brand?
Oh no, that's like a blanket term.
Oh, okay.
Like
I thought you said chapstick.
I thought you did too.
Oh.
No,
Scratch that out. I don't know if I missed.
We're keeping that in. No, I love a chapstick
as a general term.
As
a lip balm, or chapstick.
Aquaphor.
Okay.
You know, I like
lip masks.
Lip masks.
Yeah.
You know, I
I've
think
tried
they're
the
hydrating.
Ilia one.
The Laneige ones are pretty nice too. Sleeping masks.
Yeah, I think any like teenage girl or young adult girl, any girl in general, would love a lip mask. I would, every night. Hand care is another like, you know, little stocking stuffer. Like I know Neutrogena makes like the hand cream. I gave that to my mom one year because she was having really dry hands, and she really likes that one. So I think those make little nice touches.
Yeah, I like the Care Factor, like we mentioned for hair, but they also make lash serums and brow serums. I've been using the brow serum and it's been working really well.
I like the lash serum a lot.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Silk pillowcases.
This may not be something that you could fit in a stocking, but like sun protective things, like not just sunscreen, but like hats,
Clothing.
sun protective clothing.
I think that's always nice. And there's some really nice ones out there now. So, you know, that's definitely something that you can consider. I think it's very thoughtful. Last but not least, I think that a lot of these skincare companies have come out with gift sets, which can be incredibly helpful. They've got, you know, a number of products which work as a system together. What are some of your favorites that you've seen at the drugstore that you like?
I do like the First Aid Beauty gift set. Normally you can find it like Sephora or Ulta this time of year. I think you can't go wrong with that.
Drunk Elephant has a nice one.
Yeah. A little pricey.
It is.
But you know, if you're into that, you have the money to spend.
Yeah. I feel like some of the celebrity skincare lines also have really nice gift sets. So, you know, Papatui, The Rock's skincare line, they have this awesome holiday gift set with, you know, a lot of skincare that's tailored towards men. And I think that if you're kind of struggling, especially for giving a gift to a man who's never done really do any skincare, I think that's a great place to start. It's already packaged. It's The Rock approved. So
get it for dad. I feel like dads are always so hard to shop for, you know. And I think that's something that this year we'll probably see like a surge of, because I think as, you know, men are getting more involved in skincare, I think, you know, that's such a good gift for the guy that has it all, you know, doesn't have the skincare.
So, Doctor, you're saying what is one product that you think every dermatologist would be happy to get?
I think a high quality retinol would be very nice. I think that that'll last you for a while and it gets proven results.
Yeah.
How about you, Courtney?
Get me the humidifier. I would take a towel warmer. Yeah. I don't know. For me, I think, like kind of those adjunct things would be nice, because I'm very fortunate with my job to get things pretty accessible. And so I would probably utilize some of those adjuncts more.
Yeah.
What about you, Heather?
Well, I was gonna say a lip mask, but I mean that's something that we could easily get too. Maybe like a hat or something like sun protective.
Clothing.
Yeah.
I do love a rash guard. Like I think you can never have enough rash guards.
Yeah. Or like those Columbia has those like the UPF shirts. Those are nice.
Yeah. Cool. So I think we had a fantastic discussion of possible gift ideas. Hopefully this is helpful for you guys who are looking to gift your loved ones with some great products or other dermatology specific gifts. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Drop us some comments. Please follow, like us, and until next time, Skinside out.
Thanks for listening. This episode of Skinside Out is complete. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave a review wherever you listen to your podcasts. For more tips, updates, and behind-the-scenes content, be sure to see what fun we're up to on TikTok. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Nor Dermatology and Aesthetics. Check us out online at norderm.com. Discover why our patients give us 5 stars on Google. Call us today at 919-617-0717.